Good morning, all the students of 7th standard. And as you know that we are learning third lesson of our geographies. When we will complete this one lesson, then once again we will proceed toward our histories. Now, effect of the tide, page number 12 is going on. With the high tide, fish moves. This we have seen in previous video only. They will become toward the what is that the creek areas. It helps to the activities. This one point we have completed all the questions that the tides help to maintaining the mangroves and the coastal biodiversity. Also we saw that lack of understanding of the timings of the high and low tides make causes accidents. Also we saw. Now what is there, uh, port, along with that, port do not get filled with the sediments, all the things. If the tides occur regularly during the high tide, sea water can be sorted into the salt pans from which we can be obtain the salt. Tide force can be used to generate electricity. This is also effective is there. So these are points are there. Now today what is the timing of the tides change daily? That what is the timing is there of the tide? It changes daily, regularly. The timing is not same all the time. That are you ready? The tides are continuous occurring phenomena. It is a continuous chain of action. That so tides are occurring is they are continuously occurring phenomena. The sequence is there of the tide. It is continuously it is occur that after reaching the maximum water level during the high tide, low tide sets in immediately. Water level will be go up to the specific limit. It will reach up to the specific height. Up to that height we can call it is a high tide. So when it reached that tide means that levels, then from there low tide situation will start there. Similarly, after reaching the lowest water level during the low tide, the high tide sets in that. And when the low tide will start, after that what will happen? Low tide in that duration, in the low tide, water level will start to be decreased. And when it decreases up to the specific fixed level at the last position, from there once again high tide will be start. So this sequence is there. It is a continuous occurring phenomena, or the change system is there. Remember that in the following discussions, the highest limit of the high tides is mentioned here. Highest limit is mentioned here in the figure 3.9. You will understand why timing of the high and the low tides changes daily or the regularly. Why it is changing, that we can understand. See, figure is given here. Rotation speed of the earth is 1 degree, that is 4 minutes. To rotate 1 degree changes are there to the earth positions, earth speed in that sequence of position. To in that what is the 4-minute duration is there. To turn 1 degree front 1 degree angles, it will take the 4-minute time, and time taken for 12 hours and 30 minutes. 12 degree, that is 30 minutes. 50 minutes, 12 degree 30 minutes, if you see that. So 12 4s are 48 and 30 is what is that 2, means 50 minutes it will take the time there. So this is the duration of the day. So in this way changes occur there continuously. There will be the high tide at point P, as it is opposite to the moon. P side it is opposite to the moon, high tide is there opposite side of the moon. As the point F is opposite, point F is the opposite side of the P, then we can understand at an antipodal locations at the point P, it will also experience the high tide at the same time. When there is a high tide is there at the point P, at the same time there is a high tide at the point F. Both these places they occur the high tide. It will take the 24 hours for point P to come back to its original position. That and the high tide, if high tide it will be returned on its original place or the position, for example P or F. To come on its original place, it will take the 24 hours timing it will take to come on its original place or the positions. That is, it will take the 360 degrees angles you have to complete. 300 and what is that, we can call it as 60 degree. So for that purpose it will take the more time there. Point P will be at the point F after 12 hours. Point P, it will be at a point F at the, after what will come, 12 hours, that is 180 degree will complete that. The same changes will also occur with the reference with the point F. Point F will not experience the same high tide because in the meanwhile the moon also would have moved a little bit ahead that. So what is there? If you see the changes there, point F will not experience the same high tide. It will not be experience the same high tide there, because the moon is changing little bit of ahead there, approximately 6 degrees, that is 15 minutes it will be ahead there. Hence it will take the 25 minutes more for the point F to come the positions opposite to the moon that. So it will take more time to come on its opposite positions. After 12 hours 25 minutes, F will arrive opposite to the moon and it will experience the high tide there. So when it will become opposite side, to come to the opposite side of the moon, it will take the 12 hours and the 25 minutes. So at that time it experiences high tide there. The point P opposite to the F will also experience the high tide at that time. This is a complicated, this you have to read again and again. Later again, after 12 hours and 25 minutes, point P will experience the high tide as it comes in front of the moon. There will be high tide at the F2, shows in the figure that 3.9. So how here 3.9 figure is there? This it can shows us the information that the difference is also there, the moon, and also the differences on the position there. Take a wide open large dish. Keep a dish on a table or a flat surface. Fill water in the dish up in the rim. We have generate waves in the dish. It is possible. Is it possible to generate waves without touching or showing the dish? Try it. So we have to keep water in a dish, fan your table fans, from there is what will come. The waves will be generated. But what you have to do, instead of table fan, if from upside, if you do force something, then from middle, if the wave generated, it is more effective. So next one, what is that? Waves are there. How the wave generated there? If you blow air over a hot milk or the tea while drinking, if you drink, so when you are drinking that milk or the tea, at that time you blow air, it is too much hot, it will get burned. So we blow the air and waves start to be generated in the tea or the milk. That in the same way, because of the force of the wind, water appears to the moving there continuously into the sea or the oceans. The sea water get pushed by the wind and ripples are generated on the water. So like same way, the ripples, waves are generated into the sea or the ocean water. They are called as waves. The sea water moves up and down or slightly forward and backward due to the wave generations or due to the wind that it is moving front or back, up and down because of the waves. If you are drinking the tea or the milk, if it is hot, then we will blow the air, then we can experience the same situation there. They break in the shallow water near the coast and it will coming toward the coastal side, and there the waves they break continuously. Large or the small waves are formed continuously at the surface of the sea. Big or the small waves are generated at the surface of the water of the sea. Generation of wave is a natural and regular occurring phenomena to that. So wave generation is also natural situation that. This we can understand by seeing the figure 3.10. So when we will come tomorrow, then we will come with the next point, that is the structure of the waves and some other point. Till that time, you read it.